What do you bet there's going to be sequences where the enemies attack you while you're in these decontamination moments? Because they had those kind of moments as well. And even in Dead Space 3, like, I remember in Dead Space 3, for some unknown reason, they had a necromorph spawn inside of an elevator. It dropped through the ceiling, and the elevator wasn't very large. I don't know why they thought of doing that, but it was really stupid. I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew there was gonna be an enemy there! Is that damage? I can't tell if that's damage. Was that damage prior? I don't know. And why is the checkpoint all the way back here before these decontamination moments? So fucking stupid. Yeah, Serpent17 complained about the checkpoints as well. Thank God he realized it. But I do want this enemy to grab me because I want to know if it does damage. If it does damage, that's bullshit. But like, I had a feeling there was going to be an enemy encounter given how large this room is. Yeah, grab me. There we go. Doesn't... Yeah, it didn't do any damage. That's good. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it does a lot of damage. And that time it worked. And I got a health injector. Nice. Alright, so I need a fuse. The fuse is all the way in the back there. Okay, that... Come on, they couldn't design the frame better? I mean, the frame for this... You're gonna make the players sit through that weird-looking mantle animation? Come on. Let me just watch that again. And wow, that looked very clunky. Look at that! Look how badly animated that is, because they didn't design the frame here to be large enough to handle the mantle animation. Jesus Christ, how could they be so... like, negligent with this? Unlock the security gate. Oh, this way. Okay. And that's right, they did show off a bit of the riot gun gameplay in the demos. I remember that. And this looks like a boss fight.
How'd they get in there?
Who knows? Oh, wait a second. I think I know what this is. I have to make sure I don't touch these, because I will die. Okay, I don't know how that happened. Uh-oh. Oh, that heavy attack did nothing. And it didn't look as powerful as just a normal R2. Yeah, do not use the heavy attack against this enemy, because then you won't be able to loop him like this. Alright, more of these guys coming in. Oh, shit! Whoa! I have to make sure I do not touch this. Okay, that was fun. I enjoyed that. That was a pretty fun engagement, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are times when the game is intelligent with its enemy choices, but then there are times when it's not. And I need to restart so I can regenerate my grip. Oh, what the hell? The checkpoint put me here. I don't even know where this room is. What is this? That's going to be a pretty useful speedrun tactic. Wonder if there are similar checkpoints like this.
Please make a selection.
Oh, here. Okay.
On 3, 2, One.
Okay, I'll pull the snowcat around. Meet you outside.
Yeah, you better.
Alright, find Danny in the courtyard.
From this prison, from yourself, neither is possible. The only path towards truth.
This warden doesn't say anything important. Oh, this is the stuff from the trailer. One of these enemies is going to attack me. There's a checkpoint. Whoa. Oh, what the hell? What the fuck? Where'd they come from? But that could be a useful way to actually get away from... Oh, come on. God damn it. Let's see how effective the riot gun is against these enemies. It's not going to be very effective, I just know it. Well, no, it's pretty effective, I guess. Oh, 3 shots to kill the enemies. Not really though. It's cool that the enemies flinch, and it's good that on the high... I mean, then again, like, I know, Strike 2 Interactive is releasing a new difficulty mode for this game sometime in the future, called Hardcore Difficulty, which has the same exact name as Hardcore Difficulty from, Dead Space 2. And the enemies keep on spawning. There's just a lot of enemies here, and it just feels unnecessary. That guy, I bet, is an enemy. Yep, I knew it. Too obvious. Why did they add that grab to their combo now? That's stupid.
Get inside!
Can't see anything up there. So,
Don't fucking talk to me.
what's your problem?
Just stop. We're almost...
Okay, Danny, we've established you're an angry person. I feel like Ellie was a lot more convincing with her anger.
Hey, hangar's the other way.
I know.
Well then, where are you going? Huh?
I'll be back.
What? Wait. Hey! Hey! Hey, get back here! Hey. Oh my god. That's my ship. Hey, Danny! What are we doing here?
Just gotta see it with my own eyes.
What package were you carrying, Jacob? Did you bring the infection here?
Where are you going?
And did he not check the manifest before he actually brought in the cargo? Or did he just check it, but did he not do it thoroughly?
Danny, where are you?
I don't think I'm gonna be impressed by whatever mystery is here.
Hey, what are you doing?
What's in here?
Medical supplies?
Bullshit. Open it.
Why?
Because I said so. We're not going anywhere until you do.
Okay, fine. Yep, just like I told you.
But records show you made multiple drops right before the
Yeah,
incident.
me and a dozen other cargo ships.
Don't try to talk your way out of this. I know you were
I
involved.
had nothing to do with what happened on Europa.
Of course he's hallucinating at this moment.
What's wrong with you?
This implant is messing with my head.
This doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna figure it out. In the
D
meantime,
Danny, you are not coming
together.
across as compelling. You just say a bunch of random things. You get angry all the time.
Let's go. This way.
This is not interesting character design right
So what
here.
were you expecting to find?
UJC bioweapon. Traced it from Europa.
Of
to
course.
here.
To my ship?
I thought so. Control room's just up ahead. Get ready.
As Warden of Black Iron, let me be the first to welcome you to Callisto. You have arrived
Come on,
at an
Danny.
exciting time. The beginning of a
Hey, back there. Why did you do that to Elias?
I was in a hurry. Didn't have time to transfer the data. I need to know everything I can about what's happening here.
But you just ripped it out.
Like you haven't done the same.
Not to somebody I know.
I don't know. Danny
Did you
doesn't
really know
feel
him?
like she's a part of this
Or
world.
were you just using him to escape?
She really doesn't feel like a part of this world. Just the way her tone of voice is, her acting.
Ship's parked in
It doesn't feel congruous with the world she's in. I'm just not feeling it.
We can take the elevator in the next room up to the landing deck.
Yeah, that's where we took off from.
Yeah. I know.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Look at all these bodies. They're killing everyone.
My guess is someone's trying to cover up what's happening.
Oh, brilliant deduction.
This will take a
At
minute.
least she's catching on
See if you can find anything.
to what's happening a bit. Okay. They try to give the impression something's coming, and it doesn't. That's fine.
Almost there.
Yeah. We are.
Couldn't have made it without your help.
I know.
You don't seem too surprised.
About what?
It doesn't seem like the right response. I don't know.
What's going on around here?
Couldn't have made it without
Saw
your help.
something like it before. Back on Europa.
Europa. Well, the news report said that was all on you.
UJC propaganda. Things aren't always what they seem.
Kind of like me. And that cargo you thought I was hauling.
Maybe. I'd sure like to think so.
Now this feels like a boss arena.
There it is.
It's 2 minutes out!
It's right on time. That's a hell of a lot bigger than my old ship.
Think you can fly it?
Yeah, I'll fly anything that gets us off this rock. Wait, what are you doing?
It's not me.
No. One must learn to accept
Of
what
course.
they cannot control. Still, I'm impressed that you made it this far. Perhaps you both have potential after all. Mr. Lee, Miss Nakamura, your journey was especially long. All the way from Europa.
What'd you say?
But I'm afraid there's just too much at stake here. And the protocol cannot be broken. So, though your story ends here, please know that you have my respect.
Wait, no, no! Go! 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 Go!
Ah, another one of these sequences. It better not be another one of these sequences. Oh, we're skydiving! Like, Jacob's not really doing any motions that would indicate he's turning. I'm just turning him and it's just... Oh, come on! And I can see the controls are so very, rigid. Like, he's just following, but he's not doing any kind of animation to indicate he's, turning, which is weird. Oh, come on. He should have broken his arms from that. How on earth is that possible? At that speed, grabbing onto that, he should have broken his limbs, for crying out loud. There is no way he should have been able to grab that. And how is he hallucinating Europa? Why is he hallucinating this now?
Danny?
Like, what is so significant about this location at this moment?
Danny.
Why would he be hallucinating this? Is there any, like, stress related to this? Is there some kind of trauma related to this? Like, why is he hallucinating this now? That was dumb. What the fuck was the whole point of that?
Jacob.
There's no logic to its placement there. There's no logic of why it's associated with Europa. We already knew there was going to be a jump scare.
Still coming down.
Oh man, the story on this game is not very good. I really don't understand
Hang on.
how they could QA test this and just look at the screenplay and just call this interesting.
Still active. Oh god.
What?
This is Arcus.
What's that?
Arcus. The original colony. The one the prison was built on top of. There's an elevator nearby. We can take that to the transport hub, then cut across to the colony, and then back into Blackiron.
Back into Blackiron? No, no fucking way. We almost got killed just trying to get out of
This
Blackiron.
isn't about escape,
Then
Jacob.
what's it about?
Not anymore.
What's it about?
Answers! Why did the Warden shoot down one of his own ships?
I don't know.
And how is it connected to Europa?
This is supposed to be just another fucking job. This is crazy.
I know.
You're really saying all that after everything you've been through? All the logs you've scavenged for?
Come on. This area is not
Of course, then again, we were hardly focusing on any of that when we were getting out of Blackiron, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that he's saying all this.
abandoned. Along with the rest of Callisto.
Till they built a prison here.
UJC's gotta make money somehow, right?
Surprised there's still power.
Those old fusion generators were built to last.
Sounds like the hangar's still coming down.
Yep. Elevator's just up ahead.
Huh.
On the map, there was a service route a few levels down. Might be a faster way to reach the colony.
I hope this plan of yours doesn't get us both killed.
It's getting worse. We should hurry.
This is the place, right?
Yeah, but I don't see the elevator.
Shit. Busted.
I was hoping we'd get lucky. But this whole place is falling apart.
There's gotta be another way down.
Then let's find it. Come on.
Of course we're separated.
I'm okay. Thanks.
Can't you use your grip on Jacob or something? Why do you not just use your grip on him and just pull him towards you? If the grip has that much strength, why don't you just do that? I mean, if Ferris had no trouble grabbing David at a, I'm sorry, grabbing Jacob at a distance and holding him for a very long duration, why doesn't Dani just do that on Jacob? That doesn't make any sense.
Is this thing gonna hold?
Just try not to think about it.
Shit.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, now you're worried.
Yeah, right.
I think if you aim, you'll move faster during the sequence. It feels like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna aim during the sequence so I move a little bit faster. This is a very long hatch.
Just a few more steps.
Shit.
Hurry!
Grip him! Grip him! Come on! Use your fucking GRP, Dani!
Come on!
Is it that hard? Do you not have a GRP?
Jacob!
Oh my god, what's wrong with this person? Use your fucking GRP on him! That looks different. Oh wow, the entire skin on its lower torso is gone. Wow. And that's right, I remember, I did look at the trophy list for this game, and there was something about blind enemies. But theoretically, he should have been dead. I mean, he was breathing just then. Was he holding his breath? I don't know. It didn't feel like he was holding his breath. Oh, this one can do 2 hits. So it's just like the spitter, but he just does multiple hits. And it can mutate as well. 3 hits, okay. I gotta say that the way that 3-hit combo looked, it looked a little bit more natural. Like he wasn't skipping into the animation. It's a natural flow between the 3 hits. It looks like. That's right. He doesn't have an arm, so I can just hit him after 1 hit. He's dead. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Dani? I don't know how, but those things are down here too. Different, older, reacts to sound. If you can hear this, I'm gonna
Oh, really good observation.
reach the transport hub.
Nice to see that Jacob has a bit more sense to his perception of things. I mean, different, old, blind. It's nice that Jacob is able to make that deduction like a real person who's actually taking the time to contemplate their situation. That was a pretty good quote just then.
More of them.
Huh. You'd think their senses would be a bit stronger. I mean, look at the clickers from The Last of Us. They were completely blind, but they heard you pretty well. But it's good that the enemies don't hear you very well, because this game is a bit clunky. Of course. Whoa! What the hell? I should probably restart that. Oh, maybe I do this. Okay, so that time I think I hit one of them, and it caused a problem. So let's see, if I try this again... No. Oh, you can stab them! That's weird, though, because they're as big as the spitters, yet you can't stab the spitters. So why can you stab these enemies? But that's well designed. It's a good thing that's the case. Into the depths of hell right now. Oh, fucking course. I haven't seen that trap in so long. I didn't think to look for it. So can I do this? I can! Okay. So they aren't active immediately when they're coming out of the wall, so you can punish their, I mean, you can't really punish their preset animation, you can only punish them when they return to the neutral state. But they're not immediately in a combat status when they exit the wall, which is nice. And I see what they're doing with this trap. They want you to shoot the trap so that this guy can be alerted to you. Well, I could probably do this. Does this work? That didn't work. What the hell? What's happening? And also there's an enemy in the vent right now. Oh, that was a different stealth kill animation. Nice. I thought this game didn't have multiple stealth kill animations, but I was wrong. A tactical pistol schematic. Huh, what use is that gonna be? Alright. There's no way for me to get behind this enemy in order to stealth kill it, so I have to think of something else. Well, there is this path though, but that enemy is going to grab me the moment I show myself, I bet. Alright, let's restart the checkpoint. That worked. Now this is definitely getting interesting. Okay, I will admit, there was a slight jump on my part, not much. Like, I heard the noise, I knew there was an enemy, but I didn't know he would come from there, so that's pretty,
It's close.
that's pretty cool. Even though I shouldn't be praising jump scares. But this game, you know, the jump scares overall are pretty lame, but this one was a little bit more interesting. Because I knew he was there, but I didn't know he would have his hand emerge through the wall like that. There's another checkpoint here. There's spikes on the walls, so there's gonna be enemies here. Oh! Fucking bullshit. Like, how is this enemy so sensitive to presences? It's not sensitive to noise, it's not sensitive to anything else? I mean, how does it know you're there? And is it just me, or is this one pulsating? I think this one's pulsating, that's how you know there's an enemy inside of it. But it looks like I should be able to get past this enemy if I take the other path. If I go over here. Oh, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Even at that range? This enemy is so douchey. Jesus. Okay, so they most likely don't know I'm here. That's a lot of enemies. That didn't work. There has to be another way I can take this thing out stealthily. You hear the music playing right now? That's the music that plays when that thing is about to grab me. But I'm denying it the opportunity to grab me by doing this. I'm just glad you don't have to lightly brush the analog stick in order to sneak past these enemies. Because I hate that design a lot. And I can't stomp that, because if I stomp, they'll hear the noise. So it's nice to see that the game is putting more of an emphasis on its stealth. Hasn't really done it that well, if you ask me. Like, a lot of the time you spend, it's just in combat, but the stealth sequences, they don't feel... I knew right there, based on the way the environment was set up, that there would be this enemy. I just had a feeling. Where is it? Alright, there's a checkpoint. That, I think, just leads back to where I was previously. Maybe to the other side, like where that other enemy came from, and I cannot get through this crack here. So I guess I have to go this way. Carry light. Okay. Spitter. That was sloppy. I do think this part of the game, you know, oh shit. That's a blind enemy. I do think this part of the game, starting from that corridor area all the way up to here, has been very interesting. I think it's been a lot of fun, minus some badly designed combat encounters, but overall, I do like the direction of the sequence and the previous sequences. More so than the introduction of this game. Another stealth kill animation. Nice. So there are side stealth kill animations, and also stealth kill animations from behind. So that's good. And this guy can be just as baller as Sebastian Castellanos, although Sebastian Castellanos was a lot more baller with the kind of enemies he was doing stealth kills against in Evil Within 2. Like the Lamentation, and oh no, they're just called Laments in Evil Within 2. And then also with those suicide bombers in Evil Within 2, I mean, would you ever think you'd be able to stealth kill that kind of enemy? And Sebastian just does it. He's so badass in Evil Within 2. Now we're two. I hope there's not any more of those stupid traps that just grab you from a year away. There's someone coming through the vents right now. Okay, so these blind enemies can go through the vents. How can they navigate through the vents? And they're clearly not demonstrating echolocation right here, so how can they navigate the vents if they don't have the ability to see and they don't have any echolocation? That's bizarre. Did they see me? I can't tell if they saw me or not. There's no combat music in this game. They seem to be getting agitated for some reason, and I don't know why. So are we to believe that this is ground zero for the entire infection? It must be that. Another stealth kill animation. Awesome. It's like these enemies are just built for multiple stealth kill animations. There are multiple stealth kill animations for these enemies, which is cool. I'm getting cut off. There's so many of them. I'm gonna have to loop back around. There's just no way to use the environment to your advantage, which is bizarre. Why would they not give you the ability to use the environment to your advantage to generate noise, to lure the enemies away? I mean, these explosives could work. Let's try this. Okay, that definitely works. That definitely works, but it's not in a good position that I threw that explosive barrel. That propane tank. Oh shit. God damn, why are there so many of them? And they keep blocking my path off, so I have nowhere to go. Is this supposed to be like an infinite spawn of these enemies? It must be that. And their pathing is very weird. They're pathing into each other and they're going through each other. I think that door is unlocked. Oh no, find the power tunnel's key card. Okay. So I question if you move the left analog stick at all during that stealth kill animation, will the enemies hear you somehow? I feel like there's some Last of Us remake bugs right here. I don't know. I'm just expecting that, since the Last of Us remake released. Oh shit. I'm amazed he didn't see me just then. That was very close. Okay, so I got the sequence on my first try at least.
It's supposed to be the transport hub.
Make a selection.
Wow, these decoders sell for a lot. I'll keep 2 health injectors handy, just in case. Oh, you know what I just thought of? The whole drill sequence from Dead Space 2, the environment looks very similar to that sequence from Dead Space 2 when you were on that drill machine. And I remember a lot of people hated that sequence because it was so hard to see and there's so many enemies. So I doubt they've learned from their mistakes with that sequence.
No power.
I got the key card though.
Generator.
Yeah, this is a very I mean it's interesting the way they're making you. Okay, I thought for a second there I had to do something because he was just standing there not using the key card, but he just used it. But I understand why they put so many enemies in the sequence. It's there to make you rely upon the stealth. They don't just use like some other arbitrary artificial means of making you do stealth. They just put in a lot of enemies and they're blind. And so you have to be very cautious. Too bad there aren't any signs to guide me. What do you bet? There's gonna be an enemy that comes through a vent or something when I'm getting back. Huh! I fucking knew it! Of course. So I disagree with the critics. I mean, I feel like the later parts of the Callisto Protocol are better than the beginning. Like, I'm really enjoying the sequence right now. Oh boy. You think the mutations would be a lot more extreme if this is ground zero for the infection? There we go. And it's worth still killing these enemies because you get some much needed ammunition from them. There's another checkpoint here. I can't... Okay, that was weird. The prompt didn't register for some reason. Whew. Thank God. That was very close. Their pathing is very, hard to predict. Their pathing is entirely random, but the general direction they go in is kinda the same. But yeah, I was expecting a lot more extreme mutations, but they're just blind. They're just those large spitter enemies, but they're blind. Like, when Last of Us Part 2 delivers with a ground zero mutation, they really deliver. I mean, the Rat King is the most extreme mutation of the Cordyceps by far. And you could tell that this was ground zero because this is where the focal point of the infection is at its highest, and therefore the kind of mutations you encounter are even more extreme compared to what it's like on the exterior parts of the focal point. Nice. And I do like the checkpoints in this sequence. The checkpoints are really good. Oh god. Nice ragdoll physics. Aiming the hand cannon doesn't seem to make me go any faster. Although it could be this mud. Maybe the mud is slowing me down. I had to wait until he put his gun away before I could do the stealth kill. That was weird. And that doesn't look good. I imagine Server 17 hates this sequence because he doesn't like moving slow in games. He hates any kind of game where you move slowly, and he probably hates the sequence a lot. But in all honesty, guys, I like the sequence more so than the way the combat sequences play out in some of the Dead Space games. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. That is quite an interesting trap right there. Make you think it's safe with the reforged station, and then that enemy just attacks you. Yeah, you have to be on your toes at all times when going to areas in the Callisto protocol, because that enemy type is annoying.
Choose an item.
I'm gonna buy this just for the heck of it, because I know it's useless, because I have to take damage in order to do it.
For any defects. Remove item from print assembly.
And this reforge station looks slightly different in its appearance.